Hello, hello, hello. Who is this? How did you get this number? How'd you get to my house? What are you doing here? What's up, everyone? Woo! We back, baby. We back. Yeah. How is everyone? I don't know if that's too quiet. Hello, hello, everyone. Hello. Ow. Oh, I have my like fucking a Ouija board ring and it just gets caught in shit. Oh man. All right. We're back, baby. We're back. Ill Hunter likes to watch looking for yo cousin. Lena, Xavier, Q Money, Tyler. Oh my god. Geeg. I don't know if I said that wrong. Todd Bedford, how are you doing? Hello, Bashu. Hello, Raven. I also got like hairs right in the middle of my face. Bangs are a fun way to constantly just like feel like as soon as you like, oh, I like bangs, and then you just like never want to get rid of them, but then they never look the way you want them to look. So it's like this constant struggle of being like, now I don't like, I can't live without them, but I also don't want them at all. How are you all doing? Oh my goodness. It's my first time streaming since Austin, which was fucking nuts. Exceeded all my expectations. Let's go. Also, my bit goal is incorrect. We're doing much worse on the goal than that makes it look, because we made this goal. So, let's see. We're starting a new goal. No, not sub-only chat. It's the same button. Goal, bit goal. End goal. Okay. I think it's this many. Okay. So we're doing this why would you do it before the goal? What? Oh, it's still updated. It's still updated. Also, is my mic fucked up? Yes, we're at 100 out of 4. It's equal to $400. I'm trying to do like a monthly goal. It's 40,000. Which sounds extremely high. But we finally made the last one, so that's good. When you put it into bits, it just sounds insane. I mean, it's basically just like cents, right? So it's just like converting everything to cents. So when you say anything in cents, it sounds like a lot. Hi from Quebec. Oh, bonjour. Je ne parle pas le français parce que je n'étudie pas dans l'école. Yeah. How are you doing? Let's see. So we have 100 bits. Uma Masame cosplay. Y'all, I am addicted to Uma Masame. Lâche pas tu la voir. I don't know what that means. You go have. You lâche pas. I don't know what lâche means. But I appreciate you being here. I did not study well in French. Please don't lock me out. I am so addicted to Uma Masame. Horse game? Sorry, my fucking brightness is up a bazillion. I understand the half. Oh. Did you have fun traumatizing streamers in Austin? I had so much fun traumatizing streamers. I had so much fun getting traumatized. I think I did more traumatizing than being traumatized. Yo. Fun W. Yes, we're going towards we're doing the clips. We're actually doing this. You know why? Because I'm fucking doing this properly. The horse girls racing. Yes, I'm addicted to the horse girl game. Super embarrassing. It's Sunny Brew's fault. Shout out to Sunny Brew, by the way. Also, are you having a stroke likes to watch? Because it just looks like you said the whore girl racer. Hi, Enoch. It's nice to see you. So that's why I don't even know. Is it 2 words or 1 word? I can't speak Japanese, and I'm not going to pretend. I don't really watch anime. I'm not even gonna pretend to try and pronounce this properly. But we're doing an 𝥔AUSTIN cosplay. The last one, which was the office cosplay, we have made that goal. I know you all really wanted that to happen because that was my goal for like 3 months. So it's with a special guest. I just have to message him. And I believe there's going to be a collab stream. So y'all were sleeping. Y'all were sleeping on the office cosplay stream, but it's going to fuck. It's going to be really good. How is Dumpster Simulator? There's so many things. Q Money, you may be right, you may be wrong. I'm not going to respond in case it fucks up. I did not announce that I was going to be on Kachi's stream till the day before because I have such a fear of things not working out. I was like dead ass, like I'm so excited, but like if they pull out last minute, I'm going to cry. Like not that they would, but it's just like that's such my anxiety. You didn't juice anything you got at the dumpster. I did not. I did keep one thing because I don't know if you noticed. So there was so much. Austin was wild. Austin was like, and I was talking to people there and they were like, Moat, you realize you're going harder than anyone ever goes in a regular week. And I get that, but I feel like even if I was going like a regular amount, I would still be exhausted. It's one of Nick's rules, never pull out. Wait, what? Yeah, exactly. No, but they were both really, really great. Both Kachi and Nick were awesome. Because it was on Kachi's stream, right? Because I thought it was going to be on Nick's stream, but then Nick is... I don't know if he's still taking a hiatus, but he was going to take one. And so, I don't know if he's still taking one. He's in the Philippines now, right? And so I was like so worried like it wasn't going to work out. And then I assume he must have asked Kachi like if I could be on her stream. And she said, yeah, it was super nice of her. Because like we've actually never met. Everyone assumes we met IRL, but we didn't because I was chapter 1 of the OTK competition. She was chapter 3. And then the finals, she wasn't allowed anywhere near it. If we remember the lore, you know? So I never actually got to meet her. So I was really, really excited. And she was really nice. Everyone was really nice. I don't know. I got to see Arthur again. But yeah, I actually kept something from the dumpster in Austin. What a wild week. What a wild week. There was like, we looted like an Ulta beauty place and they threw out a bunch of the testers. So it was like a tube. And so I was like, I don't think anyone could have tampered with this tube. So I have some contour lotion from there. So I have like some like, my face looks better because of the dumpster. It's gross and I'm like, I probably shouldn't do this. And my mom would kill me if she knew I was dumpster diving. Like, I don't know about y'all. My dumpster arc, I'm only doing with Danny and Krug. I had so much fun with Dan. I feel so lucky of all the people I connected with in Austin. Like, I think there's a lot of, for good reason, there's a lot of stigma of a lot of streamers being pieces of shit. But I feel very lucky that I think I found, like, the good ones. You know what I mean? Like, I found some really, really good people. And Danny does it all the time. Yeah, and she's, like, clearly an expert. Like, she scouts out. She knows, like, what to look for. I'm just like, this is clearly a seasoned dumpster diver. It is good content, but someone's gonna get an infection. I don't know if y'all have this, but my mother is Chinese. And my grandmother ran away. Like, she had to flee in, like, World War II on, like, a boat. And my mom gets so mad when I do anything, like, cheap. Like, I would do this thing where I would... And I would still do it if I could. They just don't do it so much. But in Vancouver, I'd go to these, like, local grocery stores. And they'll, like, put all, like, the kind of... What is it called? Like, the reject fruits and vegetables in a bag. And it would be, like, $1. And I would buy it. Because it's, like, $1. And, like, you just cut out, like, stuff that's kind of rotting. And my mom is like... Papa would be rolling in her grave if she knew that you were going through, like, we worked so hard so that you didn't have to do that. And my mom would get, like, emotional if when she found out I was getting the discount produce. So I can't tell mom about the dumpster diving. She'll freak out. Mom's like, Grandma Papa worked hard, and your gong worked at the grocery store. 70 hours a week so you wouldn't have to go through the dumpster. Free stuff is free stuff. It's, and I was talking to Danny, I was like, why do you do it? It's like, it's not because you're looking for some like crazy thing. It's for the love of the game. You know what I mean? It's like, Todd, like there's something very vindicating about like having a stew and like feeding myself on like $1 bag of fucking fruit and vegetables. It's not like I need to. I understand that I am middle class and I'm privileged enough that I don't have to do this. But it's just sometimes it's for the love of the game. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's just how I feel. The thrill of the hunt. Yeah. Walmart has a fruit and veggie clearance. Yeah, they're fine. Exactly. A stew or smoothie. Like, it's not like I'm eating it raw. Like, I'm boiling it or I'm putting it or I'm freezing and putting it in a smoothie. Bakers and stuff throw out bread every day. Exactly. Seems like a waste. Seems like a waste. Anyway, so yeah, I use dumpster contour on my face now. What are we doing? Let's watch some fucking clips. Let's go. I'm watching this, I'm watching the clip you put in chat. Okay, so I'm actually, hey Catboy, I'm actually taking this seriously because I was talking to one thing that's really, really cool, and I feel very lucky. I mean, I feel lucky about everything I did that week, but one of the many things was that, like, after the stream with Kachi, like, me and Nick and Kachi and Arthur were just eating bowls. Like, they just ordered some sort of, like, fast casual bowls. You know, like, poke bowls or something. And, like, that's just, like, the best part, because it's, like, everything's over. No one has to worry about camera angles or, like, someone insulting them in chat. And people just talk to you. And it's, like, always where, like, you get just, like, the best, like, both, like, connection with someone and also, like, information with someone. I have eaten at Erewhon. I also eat at Erewhon for the meme. It seems like I will buy... It seems like I feel like I'm pretty middle class. I feel like that's a pretty fair place to put me. I eat at very regular places, but I will eat at extremely cheap places and extremely expensive places for the meme. I think that, like, I'm equally likely to go to, well, I'm probably more likely to do cheap places, but I also have been known to go to very expensive places for the same reason I go to cheap places. Nick really likes feeding people and chatting with them. Well, I really enjoy when people feed me and talk to me, and they were just like, you know, it's cool to have, like, their advice on just, like, you know, how to do Twitch properly. And, you know, it's not like they said anything for the most part that I didn't know, but, you know, it's just hammering home that I really have to, like, be uploading on shorts and stuff, and I really just have to, I have to get an editor. It sucks because it's like, you know, I feel like I don't really have, I don't make any money off YouTube, so I can't really pay anyone off the YouTube, but then I have to start on YouTube. So I don't post because I don't make money, but I don't make money because I don't, you know what I mean? So I'm really starting to do that. So I have my chart. I have day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, day 6 of Austin, and I'm gonna write what I'm editing and the fucking clips. What do I eat in a day? It's not great. As chat knows, I don't have a lot of solids. I drink a lot of smoothies. Splendid Spoon keeps me alive. Arthur is coming. I know Arthur's coming to LA. I would love to see him if he comes here, but again, I totally understand. Like, he's here right now? Is he already here? Oh my god. The problem is I totally understand because it's like I've been in situations. Catboy, you can't do this everywhere. Can someone time out Catboy? Catboy does the most on my Discord. This is a well-known. Let's see. He's won streamer games while his team. Oh, is he already there? Oh, how long is he here for? Is that now? I'm so stressed about this stuff because I never know when to bother people. Because I understand. Yeah, me and Chum have a Discord. I can't figure out how to turn on the mods. Catboy, just don't be weird. Okay, it's been the last couple days. Should I send him a message? I'm always so weird about it. I'm just gonna do it. All right. Extra Emily's team one. Because like when I went to Austin, I get really overwhelmed, and it's like I feel bad if I don't hang out with everybody, you know what I mean? And it's just like, it's so much that happens. And LA is such a shit show. I'm gonna send a message now so I don't forget, okay? Because I said I would, and I have to stop being a pussy, basically. Basically, I just have to stop being a pussy. Like, if someone's like, please message me, and then it's time, and I'm like, I don't know if I should message them. That's like so lame of me. Okay, I'm messaging. Let me know if doing it right now. Let me know if you're next time. I know it gets crazy when you visit. Okay, I sent it, all right? Look at me. I have so much anxiety. All the time. Knut would say, don't be a pussy. I need to say that in the voice. I need to say that in that voice. I feel like it feels less offensive when it's in Knut's accent. And somehow, like, more racist and less sexist. Don't worry, I'm not trying to hit you up no more. I respect. Thank you, Catboy. Appreciate. Thank you, Catboy. Streamers are terrible at messaging people back. And I feel really, really good about that too. Because there was a time, like, I think everyone who streams regularly has this. Like part of me was like, I was joking, but like not joking. I think I just said it in a joking voice to make it sound less sad. But like part of me going to Austin was definitely like, I'm afraid everyone's gonna forget who I am. You know what I mean? Like, it's like last time I was there was October, and everybody kind of gets to hang out and see each other all the time. And I'm like, kind of feel like I'm a little out of the circle. And like LA and Austin are very different beasts when it comes to streaming. Like, I think in LA, it's like you kind of hang out like, you know, like the really big people like Cutie Cinderella and like, you know, Will Neff and like Hassan, I guess. They all like hang out, but like most people don't hang out with each other. Like, and we're so bad at it. And I keep meaning to, like, there's some people, you know, I don't want to name their names because it feels like I'm calling them out. I'm calling me out. That like I've been trying to hang out with, and it's just been so hard because it's like we're so spread out. Like in Austin, it's like everybody goes to the same party. They go to 6th Street, they go to blah blah blah. But like in LA, it's like I'm in LA, but LA is like Anaheim. I'm like, bitch, that's not LA. You know what I mean? Or like I'm in LA. Oh, I'm in like the Valley. I'm in downtown, and it's like it's so hard. And the fucking everything is so much. Here it's 8 degrees outdoor. 8 degrees outdoors. It's just like, it's so much easier in Austin, I've noticed. And also Ubers are crazy cheap. Like, I guess it's because like everything's taxed more in California, but it was literally just like, I was shocked. Like, I know that there's like fees, but it's like what would be a $15 Uber in Austin is a $25 Uber here easily, maybe even more. Like, it's like, I understand putting fees, but like the fees are getting to the point where it's almost as much as the actual Uber. I also tip the driver. I go for that 5-star rating. I annoyingly try and excel at everything I do. It's the Asian in me. I genuinely think it is. Cali Premium, it's crazy. Austin also has driverless Ubers. We have Waymos because we lit them on fire recently. Sorry, this is so funny. We have Waymos. I bet the Waymos are still more expensive. There's probably some robot tax. California will probably come up with some robot tax. Am I becoming more annoying about taxes? Everyone always said I would when I become an adult. Dev Asian, let's go. The Valley, in theory, isn't that far from downtown, but it could still be 45 minutes. I mean, it could be, yeah, like, it's, in theory, not that far if, like, there isn't random traffic in the middle of nowhere on, like, 2 p.m. on, like, a Tuesday. I am, Catboy. You don't have to say she is. I'm right here. I could... I'm on this stream as well. Let's watch some fucking clips. Just white. Canada, white, I don't know. People always ask what the other half is. I'm like, white. And they're like, what kind of white? And I'm just like, we're really just going into the olden days, huh? Like, just like the settlers of Canada. I don't fucking know. I am a cat's mother. 2 p.m. is the start of rush hour. I am a cat's mother. That is true. I miss Joj. She's white. Yeah. The other hot staff is just like white. Like super white. I don't know. Fucking English, probably. Irish. There's some Welsh in there. Just a lot of those. I don't know, man. Like, yeah, just like... and also, I don't know for sure. I'm never doing a 23andMe. And also, I don't know for sure. I'm never doing... Capo, I thought you said you weren't going to be weird. Where's these mod tokens? Where's the mod symbols? Does Joj adjust well to having shared custom things? You just said you would be weird! You just promised me! No... great plan. Don't put your DNA out there. Absolutely. Oh, is there an echo? Oh, sorry. I had my... I'm trying to look at my clips. Okay, we're looking at clips. I'm doing the thing that you're supposed to do, which is recycle my content. It's not just for that. It's also like I need to. And I'm not going to do this unless I do it live with y'all. Y'all are basically... We're doing studying together. What is it? Like... I'm finally doing my work. What's that? Body doubling. You're body doubling for me, chat. All right, we're sorting by popular 30 days. All right, this one is 21,000. It's so funny. Every time anyone posts on live stream fails, I just said white, Catboy. Catboy, you're not even paying attention. God damn it. All right. Let's see. I don't know how to... Okay, we're going to do past 30 days. We're doing this right. Half Persian, half Chinese would be a sick mix, though. I feel like I can say that as a half Chinese, half white people. I feel like when, like, all white people, like, just kind of start imagining races together, it gets weird. I feel like I kind of have a pass for that. Maybe no one should do it. I don't know. I still do it. I don't fucking know. Persian is Iranian. Yeah. But Persian's such a cool way to say that, though. Like, I know, but it's a cooler way to say it. Okay. Like, if white had a name that sounded more like Persian, I guess Caucasian. No, it doesn't sound as cool. If I wouldn't, yeah. All right. This isn't what the stream's about. we're getting off track. Oh, I also have some goals. Goals. It's basically just I talk about more shit, but it's cool because it's going toward an 𝥔AUSTIN cosplay. That's gonna be really cool and adorable and not at all off-putting. Don't look into that too much. Okay. Let's see. Race theory stream. No, it's not. No, it's an Austin recap stream. It's not that kind of... It's crazy. Thank you, Evergreen, for the follow. All right, here we go. And I'm gonna make a note if I like the clips too, because I have to talk to my editor and be like, yo, editor, do stuff for me because I am not functional by myself. All right, so this is from day 2, I believe. Yes. Okay, so first day I got there was Thursday. So Thursday was the MMA stream, which was right off the flight, which was crazy. Then Friday was scaring kick streamers. This was a crazy... I can't believe I fit all this in. And then day 3 was the Kachi pie cream pie stream. Chasing Kickstreamers was amazing. Thank you so much for the 100 bits. That means we're 500 bits away from our weirdest thing in Austin. How did I not get pepper sprayed? afterwards they had paintball guns. So if it was the day after, that girl would have paintball gunned me. She got like immediately, like, she's in like legal trouble, right? Did y'all hear about that? There was some woman who like, I think she's banned. Kick streamer. She paintball. I don't even think they were, yeah. I don't even think they were like, they were a random person, right? Like they weren't even doing the scavenger hunt, right? They were not, it was just like a random person. Am I crazy? I love how it's like they identified the person they believe is responsible. She posted it on the internet. What do you mean? They think they found them. What's this Austin recap? Catboy, I was in Austin for a week. I was in Austin for a full week. I just got back. I was there for 6 days. Yeah, she hit a civilian. No, I think she's obviously on Kick, so she's in the whole thing, but yeah. Yeah, it was just like a random person, right? Yeah. Insanity. 🔔AUSTIN said, I don't know what 🔔AUSTIN is, but she says, the incident is not going to stop her from going to Ladybird Lake, but it does make her angry. In this day and age where social media can really make you or break you, people feel like going out of their way just to try to be funny. When they're not, they're just disrespectful. I agree. That being said, now I'm going to show you clips of me harassing Kick streamers dressed as a ghost. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, you got it.
This is what I ran. That was a long run. That was really good. Okay, I like that one. That one makes it. That was when I dressed up a ghost and attacked Twitch streamers. Amaro's husband is a streamer. Animos. I've been promoting this on Reddit. People love it. Do they love it because, like, on Reddit or just generally? Because I feel like I saw your post on live stream fails and they did not. They don't like anything over there. Yeah, she ran with me. Oh, Amaranth's husband is a streamer? How are those comments? Isn't Amaranth streamers abusive? Isn't Amaranth streamer a full-on abuser? Johnny Somali style harassment. Okay, here's the deal though. I made sure to not do anything unless they were filming me. So if someone, like, clearly they have their cameras, they want to get it on the thing, I made sure to not do it to anyone who's doing it and trying to just get the money. It was clearly people who, like, wanted the shot, was like, yo, what is this, bro? And, like, coming up to me. Because, yeah, I agree. It would have been insane if I was doing this to random people. Yeah, I think he's in jail. All right, I'm doing this. Let's see. What is this? Day 2. Kick streaming fun with Kick scavenger. No one reported to the police. No, because I was literally I made sure to just do it to Kick people. Maybe they did. Honestly, the whole thing got reported to the police. Okay, I need this guy's @ Does anyone know this guy's @ This guy in blue here. I need this. I need this. I need this person's blue shirt stream. This guy in blue here. If anyone can ID this, I need that angle. I'm gonna have to bail you out. Listen, I think that the good news is being on Kick is like, no, I wasn't on Kick. I was streaming on Twitch. But the good news is being just even standing near a Kick streamer, you're nowhere near the worst person. So I can't I can't beat what's her face, the one who paintballed a random person. And then I think she said on camera, I don't even care. Yeah, Johnny Smalley's not doing amazing. All right, wait, go back. Okay, there's that one. Okay.
Terrifying.
I haven't watched any of these. Thank you for clipping this, Il.
Pretty terrified. Yeah, I'm pretty. Driver! Driver! Ah!
That's good. I like that one. Yeah, I'm pretty terrified. Thank you, Chazzy! Chazzy _! Yeah! Chazzy, did you see this clip? Yeah, I'm pretty terrified is good. Thank you so much. I like really proud of this makeup because like, so my friend, so the person who helped me with, with the cream pie stream, the SFX thing, he was the one, which again is going to be very odd out of context. Sunny, look, we're doing a recap. It's happening. I am trying to learn SFX from very talented people who like went to school for it. And so whenever I have to do it myself, I get really self-conscious because like they do such a good job. So like they did, I don't know if y'all saw, I did like a Kai Cenat audition video for the Streamer University. And I also did a vlog for the OTK thing. And so like I actually like paid SFX people to do it. So I had to do this by myself. And so I'm always like self-conscious. So I feel like I did a pretty good job for someone who's not like an expert or anything. Sunny, how are you? Sunny was on camera duty here. Sunny and Mash Stars. But Sunny I think was mainly on camera. What did Mash do? But no, Mash was really helpful too. I don't know why I said it. Like, what did Mash even do? What was he even doing there? But yeah, it was really fun, and I haven't looked at these yet. And the what's it called? The quality's pretty good. Because this is on the new Samsung, so I got a new Samsung for this. You did the air cannon? Yeah. So for the thing on Kachi's stream, the cream pie explosion thing, it was I made the air contraption. Also, Chazzy, I was talking to Crunk on I was on Crunk's stream. I don't know if you saw. I wasn't on. I was chatting, and they were like, have you ever thought of quitting your job and coming to Austin and become an MMA like them and Julia? And I was like, Chazzy told me I can't quit my job yet. And they were like, Dub Chazzy. Everyone in chat was like, looking out. Cream pie in Austin. Exactly. Let's see. Were you out at night? I was out at night, but it was already getting late. And honestly, kick streamers they get twice as powerful at night. I could quit my job and move here. Chazzy, okay, listen. The funniest thing is I'm denying everyone else can talk about the cream pie, but not cat pie. Well, we're going to look at it next. We'll look at it next, but it's got a lot of attention. Hi, Dallas. It's great to see you. No quitting your job. I missed that when I was able to watch it, but caught in the clip. Chazzy is smart. I don't know. It's like, I think I was talking to Sardako about this. I can't believe how much shit I did in 6 days, man. I'm so proud of myself. It was really hard to see. I don't think I got everybody. I didn't get everybody, obviously. But like, I'm surprised at how much stuff I got done. I like, it almost killed me. Like Sunny, like, so this is crazy. The reason why I'm streaming so late, I mean, I always stream this late. I'm aware that I'm never good at streaming at a good time. Yeah, I did mention Dallas. I mentioned you, Dallas, on Kachi's stream. I don't even know that. And then someone in chat was like, ain't no way she's mentioning Dallas Galley right now. I forget what I said. I think like Arthur was talking about how he wanted to do, no, he didn't want to do speed dating. He wanted to do like some sort of single stream. And I'm like, you could stream with Dallas. They're like, and they're like, who? And then someone in chat was like, ain't no way. Ain't no way she's bringing up Dallas. I thought that was a nice mention. We got to do a dual stream. Catboy, we're never doing a dual stream. Catboy. Catboy, you can't keep follow the rules of the stream for 3 minutes in a row. We're not gonna do a dual stream. Come work at the place. I would love to. You don't know what you do there. No, wait, don't go good night. I would love it to work at the place you work at. Wait. Sonny, I'm serious. Because I was talking to Sardako and I was saying, like, the only place that I would want to work at is something like a podcast studio or like a podcast production studio. Not that that's where you work, but you know what I mean. Like, it's sort of along, like I know I have someone in LA and I would love to work there, but I don't think that they have the money to hire me. But they do like a pretty famous podcast up here. I'm not gonna name it because I don't know. Fucking don't want to blow up their spot. But yeah, they host a pretty famous podcast, and then they have like a couple other podcasts. I think one of their ones with a pretty famous comedian, and other ones with like a couple TikTok people. And like that would be so cool. So it's like I think I need to like do a 9 to 5 where like not even necessarily a 9 to 5, but just like a time where I have to go to the office, show up, but it's still in like the sphere of like entertainment. Because like I won't do any like, so you need to understand, like part of the reason I was able to do so much is because of like you and Innocent Elixir, because you guys like fucking woke me the fuck up. Even when you didn't wake me up, you would still like, once I was up, you were like, all right, let's fucking go. You know, like you like, let's go to fucking MMA. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what the yard is. Is the yard good? Should I call the yard? I wanted to do H3 back in the day, but I guess that's not a good idea anymore. That's a really bad idea now. Ludwig's podcast. Okay. Yeah, I mean, if Ludwig would ever, I couldn't imagine, I'm not on that level with Ludwig or anyone in Ludwig's circle, but that would be sick. Not a good idea now at all. Yo, how the mighty have fallen. But yeah, you work at a nightclub on the weekends and a pool hall bar on the weekdays. So Dallas, my visa is tied to my work, so I cannot like be a bartender. I cannot work as like a server. Also, I've gotten fired from 2 jobs I had as a server, so I can't be a server for so many reasons. 1, because it's tied to my visa, and 2, because I'm really bad at it. Like, I got fired for incompetence. The only people I know got fired for incompetence are people who like, no, the only people I know got fired from like service industry jobs are people who like stole from the register, wouldn't show up. I just like couldn't carry the trays. I dropped shit on people. No, I'm really bad at it. Like we all have our strengths and weaknesses. Everyone's always shocked you work security. Wait, I didn't even see security. Oh, you just say I work at a nightclub and a pool hall bar. You didn't specify security. You work security? To be fair, that does surprise me. Not because like you look unfit, but like because you look, you know, you're svelte. Like that's not in like an offensive way, you know what I mean? But like usually it's like people are very like, and I don't think this is like, I'm not saying this is a good body type or a bad body type, but usually guys are like kind of like who work at the security are like square, you know what I mean? And they're kind of like, you know, but just, it's just like a very different shape, you know what I mean? But like, not in an offensive way, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying, yeah, the Roblox build. I'm not saying, like, a Roblox build is inherently better, you know? I'm not saying it's better to look like a Roblox character. I'm just saying you don't look like a Roblox character. I think that's a compliment, personally. But I'm sorry, it's so weird. I just, like, don't know how to say this without it just sounding like I'm being offensive. I genuinely not meaning to be a dick. Sunny says we wanted to make sure you made the most. Yeah, you guys are amazing. But what I'm saying is I can't do that when I'm by myself. You know what I mean? Like, I can't self-regulate. So if I was working somewhere you would work, like, that would be the fucking dream, honestly. And even, like, to be, like, more flexible. And then I think, like, I could... Danny! Oh, my goodness! How are you? Zatanim? I don't know how to say that. Sorry, I should never tune my guitar, because whenever I don't tune my guitar is when I get rated, and then I'm never ready. But whenever I tune it, then I am not ready. So perfect. How have you been? Oh my goodness, Danny. I don't know. Please don't answer this on stream because it's crazy. But I don't know where you live. How have you been? It's been so long. Have you been streaming regularly? I think my flaw is admitting my flaws too much, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like sometimes I just, like, use it as a crutch. I don't know. Who knows? It's the raid song. Whoa, thank you, Danny, for the raid. Danny's very, very awesome. I really appreciate you being here. Hanging out today for the raid song. Who is the master of the light song? The champion of the sun. Danny's the master of karate and friendship for everyone. It's a raid song. Okay, sorry, Sunny, bye, Sunny, but let's talk more later. Seriously. Actually, can we talk for real about it? No, I'm sorry. Sunny, go to bed. All right. Let's see. Cal Bobbin, thank you so much. Have you been streaming more regularly, or what's been going on? You've been hanging. You're being serenaded, of course. Of course you are. Got the gym games. Why do you know that? You've thrown people out? That's cool. Related to the topic of doxing yourself, but my kid has no concept of doxing, and she refers to our house by the street name and city name, and it mortifies me. Why does she do that? Oh no, ad. Uh-oh. We're gonna have to keep playing. I haven't been practicing at all, chat. I've been having to do like scales. Does anyone remember how scales work? Do 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 do. Is that a minor scale? Thank you for following, Rich Lime. You've been streaming more, doing it full time, just messing around mostly. Oh, you're streaming full time now. That's exciting. I'm so happy to hear from you. Danny is a wonderful person. We knew each other back from the Gondok days, I believe. And you're just such a lovely human, and I really appreciate you being here. That's so funny to name it by the name and city. She's got to stop that. She's obsessed with Street 9, so I always walk to a street. And I tell her our house is on X Street, so we're going home to X Street. That's terrifying. Children are terrifying. Having a child sounds scary, Bashu. I don't know if I want to do it. I don't know if I want to do it. Maybe one day. All right. So you can't wait to have a kid eventually. See, I feel like we're all saying that, but then everyone's getting into their like girls and guys are getting to their late 20s, like late 30s, and being like, damn, it's gonna happen. And I'm just like, bro, like we're all kind of cutting it close here. I guess guys could kind of wait a long time. Like, what's it called? What's his face? Not Robert. In my brain, I know this is so stupid, but in my brain, I always get them mixed up. They're not the same person. But Robert Downey Jr. and Robert De Niro, since I was a child, have just like, they've been name blind. Belly Button Lover. That is also, thank you for the follow. It also is a familiar name. It's like a weird deja vu for that name. Yeah, I know, but like since I was a kid, because it's like when you're a kid, you just hear of like actors, like you just learn stuff, right? And so you just get out in the world and you're like, oh, Robert Downey Jr., like, no, Robert De Niro. I'm like, oh. And then you do that over and over again, and then it never leaves your brain until you die. So it's like since I was a child, I would get Robert De Niro and Robert Downey Jr. messed up, and I still think of one name when I think of the other. I also can't, is it John Newman? Who's the guy from Big Lebowski? No, fuck. This is the same thing. This is another thing. I didn't even know Tommy Lee and Tommy Lee Jones were two different people. John Goodman? Not only do I never fucking remember his name, but I always think of him as the Flintstone guy. All right, sounds good. Thank you so much for being here, Danny. Have a great night, and I really appreciate it. So John Goodman, and that's from 1994. Like, it's not like I was seeing this shit in theaters, you know what I mean? But it's like I think that it was playing on TV when I was a kid. I think he was in Roseanne too. So I remember him because he's like an excellent casting choice for Fred Flintstone. John Goodman. So whenever I think of John Goodman, I always think of the guy from the Flintstones before I think of his name. Keep in mind, this is the man who has been in the movies Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? The Big Lebowski, Raising Arizona, Argo, The Artist, which won an Academy Award. Like he's unbelievably acclaimed movies, and I just remember him as the guy from the Flintstones. And I'm never gonna not remember him as the guy from the Flintstones. Yeah, I feel like he's more known as Big Lebowski. So at least now I say, who's the guy from the Big Lebowski? When before I would say, who's the guy from the Flintstones? The 1994 live action Flintstones movie, which got 23% on Rotten Tomatoes. So at least I've finally gotten to the point where I don't name that first. But it is the first one I think of. I just don't say it. We're doing a great... This is why I never clip anything. There was this one person... So I went onto Reddit and I messaged a bunch of, like, editors. And I was like, yo, I need an editor. And all these people messaged me. There was one message that I should respond to. And they were like, for this much a month, I will fucking post for you, upload shorts for you, and edit for you. And I was like, that's ridiculous. And now I'm like, I think I need to take that person up on their offer. The guy from the Flintstones is Fred Flintstone. So real, Todd. Also, Todd, going to Austin made me so excited about, like, OnlyFans. Like, season 3. Because I realized, like, how many people I hung out with because of, like, the WoW server. Like, pretty much, like, so many people I met. And obviously, like, some of them are, like, OTK adjacent, so I met them through there. But, like, because, like, Julia I met from, like, the OTK thing. But then I got to know her better through OnlyFans. And then, like Mary and Sardako, I obviously knew from OTK, but then got to talk to them more. Like, I don't know. Like, it's just, it's really, it's getting to the point where it's like when everyone went down for the party, I might fly down just for the party, which is so stupid. Also, they don't let everyone in the party because there's so many members of OnlyFans now. So how funny would it be if I just, like, flew down assuming I would get in and they're like, no, sorry. You'll have to weasel your way into season 3. I don't know how they're doing it. I heard the rumor that if you're still on the Discord, then you're still in. But, like, maybe they're gonna not do that. I don't know. Because it's like there's too many people, if I'm being honest. I feel like we should do no new people. Because, like, I don't know. It's just, like, it's getting to the point where it's, like, I liked the fact that, like, it's not like you need to know everybody, but I feel like the year before it seemed like an actual community, and this year there were, like, hundreds. Like, what was it was, like, 50 to, like, 300 or something. No new guild name, no new people. Obviously, like, new people, but it's just, like, I don't know. I think I was sort of hoping it would be, like, the year before where people, like, kind of, like, got to know each other. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, like, have more people, but, like, I feel like there were too many. The guild was, like, too big, right? How many people were in... Yeah, 1,000? That's too many people! How many people were in season 1? Like, that's... To me, that's not... It's being, like, discriminatory, you know? Like, I feel like there's being... Like, I could understand not wanting to be, like... You know, like, a dick. You know what I mean? Like, I can understand it. Like, I really don't like where it's like, yeah, it's, like, super, like, screening people out. And, you know, I think there is some people, like, I don't know. I heard rumors. Again, I wasn't there, so I don't know. But, I heard for, like, the first raid or whatever, they were, like, sorting people by CCV or some shit. Like, that's super annoying. Like, I don't like that. But like 1,000 is just too 1,000 is too many people. Like, how big, I'm gonna Google this. How big is a village? How big is a village so you know everyone the human brain can comprehend? You know what I mean? Like, how big can oh yeah, okay. According to anthropologists, this is ChatGPT. Okay, Dunbar's number. Look at this. Yeah, okay, we're on the same page here, right? Dunbar's number. Humans have a cognitive limit to the number of stable social relationships they can maintain, a concept known as Dunbar's number. This is often around 150, though 100 to 250. Yeah. I feel like 250 is still like a lot of people. You know? Like 250 is like, I mean, I get that's kind of discriminatory. But then also like 100, okay, like say 100 people show up, get to level 6, you would like give up. So then like maybe another 100 on top of that, like knowing, like it's not like there'd be 250 people total in the group. There'd be 250, and then you would know that like 150 of those people would like never show up again. So that's like 400. 600? Yeah, 400's my 400. I think 400 is good. That's my, because I know that like 150 people are going to drop out. So 400. That's my final answer. I think 400 is fair. I don't think that's crazy. I'm excited for season 3 because of all the drama. Because I am a messy bitch. I'm someone who definitely doesn't want to be involved in the drama, but absolutely wants to be made aware of it. It sort of reminds me, and I haven't seen this. I haven't seen this show, but I do this thing where I don't watch reality TV shows, but I watch. Yeah, I'm excited for the epic Q&A. I actually enjoyed it. I'm going to be back. I know that no one thinks that I should be back because I clearly don't take it seriously, but I genuinely enjoyed my time. Like, it was fun. Like, I literally, like, when I was in Austin, I realized like so many of the people I'd either met or continued to have a relationship because of OnlyFans. I got to 21. I got it to 21, I think. Did I get higher than that? Should we look at the stats? Should I look at this? I think I got to 21. Is there like a chart? Where's the spreadsheet? Where's the ones where they show where everyone dies and shit? The one that like Tuca did? If anyone has that, can you put it in Discord? Oh wait, I think I found it. Moat. I died 14 times. And my current, I forgot. My current character name, wait, what is it? My current character name is XQCOW because I was so tired of just respawning as myself. I just gave up. My current name is XQCOW. It doesn't have my level. I think I got to 21 or so. Honestly thought I'd been flying over, been wild to do that. I mean, I want to fly over. I mean, I want to go anyway because I was telling people that like I was there. The last time I was there was like 8 months ago. So October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August. No way. It was like 10 months. October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August. Shit, because I wanted to do like 6 months. That would be October, November, December, January, February, March, April. But if like OnlyFans like does like, when was the IRL meeting? Do you remember? Because I'd be down to come earlier, like in like 5 months. August, September, October, November, December, January, like February-ish. I would be down. I'm trying to go back to Austin around February. I canceled my subscription. I understood that it did not make sense to I have canceled it until the next start. I am going to look up how many hours I did because because Sardako called me out last year because I was like, do you think I can get to level 60? And he was like, how many hours did you stream last week? And he like looked me up on like Twitch Tracker or Sully-Gnome. I'm a Sully-Gnome user. And he was like, 10 hours? No. So I'm gonna look like how many hours I did WoW, and I'll try and like increase it. So at the very least, even if I'm not like doing amazing, at least I'll like do more hours. Okay. When did it start? Like November? Austin to Ost is crazy. Ost to Austin is 20 hours. It's like, yeah, no, that's wild. And not knowing anybody. Yeah, like the cool thing is like I'd been there twice. Well, like I've been to Austin 3 times, but like last year because of OTK I got to go twice. So I got to meet not like a ton of people, but like a fair amount. And then like when you meet those people, like you kind of get invited to other things because they like, oh, I met Moat IRL. She doesn't seem insane. So like that's helpful. You got clips to review. Yeah, I know. But now I'm into, when did OnlyFans start? Now I'm thinking about that. I'm actually getting excited about it. I actually enjoyed playing WoW. Not the game. I fucking hated the game, but I honestly enjoyed, like, I really thought that I was just gonna do it just because like I got invited, but I actually ended up enjoying it. I might actually like try and take it more seriously because we need to keep in mind, Chad, that last year during that time I was laid off or like imminently laid off. So I knew that the writing was on the wall. So I needed to get a job before like, I don't remember the last cutout was, but it was like early 2025. And so like I knew that. So in late 2024, early 2025, I was playing WoW when I should have been applying for jobs, and I was working full time because I think I was still working at the time. I was still working at the time, but like I had a couple months, if that makes sense. They gave me like a weird amount of time, which was nice, but also weird. Was like January, but it started in like November. I remember it started because people took it off for Thanksgiving and shit. So it started around like November. And then when did it end? It ended around like, let's just be nice and do like November to March. How do I see? Okay, I did the little thing. It doesn't show me how many hours I did. I'm so confused. I don't know. It's not working. Whatever. It was definitely November. Because it was like right after ODK. At least I remember around what time it started. But I don't remember what time it kind of ended. I'm doing the little slidey boy, and it won't tell me how many hours I did. Oh, it's so annoying. Whatever. I'll make Sardako do it because apparently Sardako's like has fucking spreadsheets of me or something. All right. I'm just kidding. I'm not that important. All right. Let's see. Clips. We're watching fucking clips. This is why I never post anything on the internet. Okay, let's watch this again. Does anyone recognize any of these people? Blue shirt and hat. That's my job. What's my job, Buffalo? My job is I look at spreadsheets all the time.
It's terrifying.
This is part-time job.
Pretty terrified. Yeah, I'm pretty. Driver! Driver! Ah! Driver!
That was a good one. Good. Okay. Freaking out. Okay. Oh no, why am I double playing? Oh, is this when I bled in front of a bunch of people? Yes! Okay, this one's good too. Freaking out scavenger hunt. This was my favorite one because a bunch of people were there. Does anyone know any of these people? We got this bald man dressed as the Joker, which feels very kick-coded to me. Some dude with safari hat and glasses. A lot of these people, I'm not gonna lie, when we were in a different group of kick streamers, I couldn't tell. Cause a lot of them look like, I wanna say this guy right here.
Yo, the blood. Yo, you met the real demon now, people. Yo, you met the real demon now, people. The blood. Yo, you met the real demon.
I kind of low-key feel that every single kick streamer in my brain looks exactly like this guy here. This is an offensive thing to say. But I low-key think whenever I picture a quick kick streamer, I think of this man right in the center here. And honestly, I would be in a group of people and they would all look like this guy. I'd be like, this might be a different group of people, or I don't know, man. Like the white t-shirt, the shorts, and the, you know, the hat and the camera. It's like, I don't know. I couldn't tell who's Austin. I mean, there's so many Austins out there, you know, but I am talking about the city in Texas. J-Mash, did you see me upset kick streamers? This is pretty good. Okay.
Yo, the blood. Yo, you met the real demon now, people. Yo, you met the blood. Yo, you met the real demon now, people. Ah, demon! Chill.
That's pretty good. I did not see you. Ooh, when you streamed at a real time. You didn't see me when I streamed at a real time? When I streamed at a normal time? Don't you always complain? All these people are, yeah, so what happened was there was an event that I did not attend, but a lot of the things I do is I just think, is this a bad idea? And then I ask Zach Digital specifically if it's a bad idea, and then he says, what are you talking about? Yes, that's a bad idea. And then I do it anyways. That's a lot of my thing. A lot of times I would like to note that Zach does enable me, but a lot of time it's like, no, don't do that. So he's like, so you're telling me you're not going to attend this event and you're going to dress up as a ghost and you're just going to follow people around. I'm like, yeah. He's like, why would you do that? I'm like, I don't know. Just kind of wanted to do that. Does anyone recognize any of these people? Are anyone kick watchers here? Because I want to see different angles, but I don't know who anyone is, which is complicated. Most bitches, should I harass teenagers in the street while recording? Not teenagers. Kicks. This dude is dressed up as the Joker. Okay, this dude is I think we're equally off-putting, me and this man here. That's Match Stars. Match Stars' fucking face. So he's your stepfather? He is, Asan. And he really likes when you say that to him. So you're like, yeah, I don't even like simuls. I like this man over here. This is funny. See, I would only do it if people were filming. Like if people want to, like, you know, for other, like, you know, from the bottom of my heart, you know what I mean? Like the goodness of my heart. If they want it for content, I'll do it. But I'm not gonna like go up to random people. There we go. Okay, that's good. There we go. Okay, that's good. Oh, I hate hearing myself. Why do I have to do that? Stop. Oh, I hate hearing myself. Okay. There we go.
I think she's trying to respect the people.
Oh, is this the bleeding?
Good. What?
Hey, yo.
Good.
What's up, demon now, people? Oh, baby, baby!
Pussy.
Yeah.
Go in there. Go in there.
It's the next clue. Shit. Oh, yo, the blood. Yo, you met the real demon.
Pussy. Go in there. Go in there.
What the fuck is that? Yo, chill! Yo, chill, baby!
This is so insane. What is wrong with me?
Go in there.
It's the next clue. Shit. Oh, yo, the blood. Yo, you met the...
I think there was a There was a QR code down there or something. What the helly? I need... Does anyone know anyone who watches Kick that could idea any of these people? Yes, this is me. Don't you recognize this? Don't we look the same? Can you not tell? RFID. What's RFID? Isn't that like the autism thing where like you can't have textures? Kyle, and you're just saying names. I don't believe you. If you die and put in your will, you could have $20. Yeah, I would, honestly. Not necessarily for $20, but more because you put it in your will, so it sounded important to you. You need to message, like, you need to put me in contact in someone that you know personally, though, I guess. The price is $20. Yeah, I mean, I'd prefer more, but you know, you're dead, so I feel bad. It's like, okay, this is J-Mash's last will and testament. I kind of wish I had more money for it. Like, I'd probably do it for free, but like, you said 20, so no takebacks. Let's see. Okay, we got to keep watching the scares, and then we'll go to the Kachi thing soon.
Everyone care?
Oh yeah, this guy's famous. Who is this guy again? Have you Googled weird ghost girl in Austin? I guess I could just Google, yeah. Scavenger hunt kick go. I guess I could just Google that. Scavenger hunt kick ghost girl Austin. No, it's just the girl that shot someone with a paintball. The only one is the person who shot literally a random fucking person with a paintball. That really got the headlines, unfortunately. The harassment of innocent bystanders with a paintball gun. I did not know, that wasn't me. You were disappointed they were going to drains, but there weren't red balloons, right? I feel like there was some good, I should have gotten I should do a clown. A clown thing would be good, too. Who is this person? Kong Kick. Kong Joel. I can't show anything on Kick, right? I am over 18. He's got 195 people just watching him eat McDonald's. Okay. I bet I could find some clips. Okay, at least I could find some clips on his stream. Views last month. I can't show any of these, right? Because I think it's illegal? I don't know. Situation! Yeah! Okay, great.
Whoa! You
I can't I can't show this, right?
Whoa!
Does anyone know the rules of showing Kick? I'm gonna go ahead and put this in my Discord. So I don't know if I can legally do this, but if you want to see it, it is in hashtag moat stream. Sorry, hashtag moats den. Are you live or is this a recap? I'm live right now, but it's a recap of stuff that's not live. If that makes sense. If you cropped it so there's no logo, how could it because I just said, can I show this clip that's definitely from Kick? Could you imagine if I just like somehow figure out how to answer? Like every once in a while, people are like, is this live? I'd be like, oh yeah, this is live. Sorry, I don't have time to answer. I gotta get through this real fast. Like every like 2 minutes, people are like, is this live? Why aren't you answering? It's like, oh, sorry, it is live. I'm sorry, I haven't been answering. I just do that every 2 minutes. That would be honestly pretty goated. All right, so I have one person, Kong Joel. Good. I am able to find at least one. These are some wild clips. Okay. Here we go. We're going back here. Oh, I thought you were broadcasting. I am showing recorded video of me while showing live video of me.
Whoa!
The audio's delayed? Is it actually? I'm not gonna fix it.
I'm doing a scavenger hunt.
Scavenger hunt?
Mm-hmm. Are you?
Where are you?
I'm doing a scavenger hunt.
Where are you?
My name is Moat.
It's been delayed for you for months. Oh, I'll tell the videos. I'll tell ill. Is it actually? Wait. Is it actually? Because if it is, I actually have to message ill and be like, help. Oh, I hate hearing my own voice. Stop it. Oh, I hate hearing my own voice. Stop it. It's like half a second off. This is a nice zoom in of it. I really like my contacts. The contacts really sell it. I feel like it's not as creepy without the contacts, you know? Okay, I'm gonna send a message to ill. Thank you so much for everything. Also, apparently, I've been delayed for 1 second, and I don't know how. JMash says it's okay on mobile. Talk later. Boom. All right. I need to get more scleras. Thank you, Ronan, for the follow.
It's great to see you. What are you doing? I'm gonna honk at this person. Okay, so it's not this. So I think we're just gonna have to listen. Can't see.
That's a nice zoom in. JMash says hi too. Hi, JMash. Okay, this one is from not the spooky stream. This is from the dumpstering times.
This is a good brand. Okay, Moat, scooch over.
We're doing a dumpster album. Damn, we live in bougie, someone in chat says. Incredible. Hi, Huff, Buff, Guff. You got it wrong twice. I'm sorry. Okay. Here we go. This is me and Danny and Crunk.
Yep.
Dumpster Queen album about to drop.
Okay, hold on. Let me really get my pose on.
We found all of this in the dumpster, unfortunately. This bag over here is from Clawzania, though. So the bag is fresh, but this is all from the trash. What are the first 4 levels? So are you saying that you... Oh, you were saying Buff. I thought it was like Buffalo Guff. Yo, what the fuck? That's some Stranger Things stuff. Thank you so much. You're right. Okay, you were going for the first half. I was going for the last half. That's what was happening. It's a good pose. I told them I had this dream about them when I did keep one thing. I gave some to like Sunny and Licks, like Innocent Elixir. I only kept one thing, so a lot of stuff did go in the trash, but I'd like to note, A, it was already in the trash, and B, we took a lot of shit out of the trash. We saved a lot of shit from going into the landfill. We don't all read chats from bottom to top and left to right. Listen. Clearly my brain is not at its fullest. Josh is live right now. Should we just knock on Josh and just make him do dumb shit? Sunday seltzers. Josh is so funny. Look at me with those guns. It's because I went to Iron Forge a couple days before baby. I told Danny and Crunk that it was wild. So as soon as I got home, I knew that I was gonna like just nap like the rest of the day, or like just like take it easy. And I had this dream of them like with the car with the windows rolled down, being like, "Are you leaving now? Like, are you going home?" And then I woke up and I was in LA, and it was like this weird sad feeling because I was like, "Damn!" Like I was like, "Yeah, I'm leaving." And not only was I leaving, like I was already home when I opened my eyes. Like I don't know, it was like super. It fucked with me. Guess I have to go visit soon. That's the post-pump gun show. Yeah, I am the next Karate Kid. Absolutely.
Sorry, I'm getting into it.
It's a good pose. That's some good posing. Let's see. We got the sleepover ship. I don't want to do that yet, though. We're not there yet. I feel like we're skipping some steps. I don't have any Iron Forge clips. We're gonna have to go on to other people for the Iron Forge clips. Do I not have any clips from Iron Forge? Okay, let's go on to Misha. Let's see if we have any from hers. Crazy people playing kick videos on stream. I would never do that. Never do that. Don't. I'm always so well behaved. Okay, she spends a lot of time at Iron Forge because unlike me, can't relate. She works out. So I'm gonna have to figure out what shirt she was wearing while we were there together. I don't think like anything was clipped when I was at Iron Forge. Oh, that means I'm gonna have to go through the VOD by myself. Don't make me do that. Don't make me do that. Let's go on Sunny Brew. Taekwondo Moat thinks she was wearing a red and white top. Red and white? Okay. No, this is this is happy stream.
So if you all sharing, stopping by, I'll see you later.
Okay. Yeah, I think that was it, but I don't think there's very much. No.
Yeah. Yeah.
Try and then you got here.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, let's go on Sunny's. Sunny Brew. Some people say it was white and gold. Stop it. That's such a what year is it that we're doing that reference? Tell your editor to watch the VODs and clip. That I need to find someone who honestly I can pay less money because I can't afford to do it at the rate that we do it at. I want to get to the point where I want to get to the point where like I can have enough money on YouTube that I can pay people off YouTube. But I can't right now, obviously. Let's see. Yeah, it sucks because it's like.
Sorry.
My bad, guys.
Oh, what if we?
Okay, there's Danny and Sunny. Let's see. Did the guy in the background take a picture of us? I hope so. They have to tag me though. That's the deal. That's the deal. What is this? Let's see. Sorry, I'm trying to find it. It's harder because it's like I'm not in a lot of this, obviously. But everything should be about me all the time. Everything should be about me all the time. I don't really think there's anything there. Okay, let's just go to the fucking VOD, I guess. I guess we have to go to the VOD. Why not learn to edit? So I can edit. I just... It's one of those things where it's like, I have tried... Like, I am very good at editing. Like, actually quite good at editing. Like, I edited a lot of my stuff. Like, I've edited, like, a lot of my, like, vlog footage. I edited the Kai Sanat audition video. Like, I can edit. It's just like I hate editing now. It's getting to the point where it's like I always rank it on my last things to do and then I just don't do it, you know. It's just like it's so much time and I just don't get around to doing it, and it's just I get frustrated with myself, and I've been doing it for like I've been putting it off for so long that I just like can't. I have to be honest with myself and realize I need to just like pay someone basically.
Going straight to Twitch. So
Yeah, I'm just going straight to Twitch. Okay.
Should be good. Oh, why I don't?
This is me trying to learn the gimbal and then giving up on the gimbal. That's a fun beginning. Let's see. That's me putting the writing. This is the first time I IRL streamed on my like Samsung settings. So basically I'm just like putting the words right in the middle of the screen. Can't use the gimbal. You know, we're off to a great start. Okay. Okay, you're right. White and red. I also have my really good outfit on. So we have to, at this point, what is it? Follow each other and then run once someone crosses a line or something.
Not together. Don't do that.
This is me and Misha and Sunny. And Ronnie, of course, in the back. This is my first time meeting Misha, by the way. She's so kind. Look at that agility. Unbelievable.
Yeah. Like do this. Do this. Like if you're
Look at this. This is some quality stuff. Why did no one clip this? Why did nobody clip this incredible agility, chat? I don't understand. Look at these skills. Almost ape-shot looping left and right. Listen, we all have our strengths and weaknesses, okay? What is the thing where we were all walking? This cracked me the fuck up. There was this time we were all supposed to walk in a circle and like, what is it? Like, check the other person out? Like, check them, not like, you know what I mean? But it was so funny because like, we were supposed to walk at them like straight on with like our fist out, and I'm just like, this just looks like when you're like playing a game and there's just like mindless NPCs and they all look the fucking same and they like couldn't go out of their way to reskin them, and it's just like the same 7 characters just like, yeah, hook the same, just like coming at you. And I was just cracking up at this. I don't know, this made me laugh quite a bit. Anytime I did anything, Sunny would laugh at me. I would like to note, I took this very seriously, okay? I am a serious exerciser, all right?
Yeah. It's like never ending. Yeah, it's just, they just keep going the same.
Yeah, we're just saying this. There's always that officer teaching people who avoid knife wielders. We can tell by the jumpsuit. Yeah, that's my like important working out jumpsuit. I don't know why. Are you a wetsuit? Yeah, I'm in a 1980s wetsuit. As you do. As one works out in, obviously. I wonder what Ron is teaching. The hook. We're supposed to, so not the people coming towards you, but you're supposed to be able to like dodge them out of the way.
Sometimes that happens. You're playing it at 8, it's like, where are they? Oh. You know, you gotta be prepared.
My angles are also really good, I'd like to note. Just everything in the top right corner. Missed opportunity to brand this as a bathing suit stream. I think it's called Pools, Hot Tubs, and Beaches, though. Believe me, I have, anytime there was anything remotely swim related, I've absolutely branded as Pools, Hot Tub, and Beaches. Don't you worry, J-Mash, but I figured there was neither a pool, hot tub, nor beach, so I had to be honest with myself with this one. Yeah, no bathtubs here. I can't tell. We all have the same fucking thing. Did either reply?
You're here. I'm not very good at being.
Not yet, but I would like to note that I had people who I messaged. I won't name them, but I had people that I've DM'd, being like, "Hey, I'm in Austin," And then they didn't respond till I was, thank you Plastic God for the follow. They didn't respond till after, like I was pretty much about to leave being like, oh my God, I just saw this now. I'm so sorry. So I really, you know, I need you to understand that like, and I'm like this too, I'm really bad. So I think it's important not to take it personally when people don't respond. Because like I've been a non-responder and I've been not responded to. And then, you know, usually like 90% of the time people have good reasons. Can you name their full government name and addresses? I don't even think I could if I wanted to, right? Can confirm moat is horrible at responding. That's true. To be fair though, a lot of the time when you message me, like 90% of the time, it has been just random TikTok memes. I feel like that's a good reason to not need to respond. There's never really been an emergency, right, Jay? I feel like that's fair. I don't know if I could clip any of this shit, but it definitely makes me laugh. They're all time sensitive to the exact state. James, you've been sending me like 9/11 memes. That was like 15 years ago. Hi, random. It's nice to see you. So sorry, that's the first thing. Hi, nice to see you. Moat is not the worst person I could among my friends. That's really upsetting to hear, Bishu, because I am really bad. But yeah, and then people feel really bad, like they've been like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm like, please don't apologize, because like I'm the same way. I have to say, that is true. You have stopped with them, because I keep being like, why is every meme the same meme? This is just, I don't know if I can use any of this stuff, but I like all of this stuff. I'm glad that we did it, but I'm not sure I'm going to clip any of this. All right, so MMA got some good spooky people stuff. And now I have, what's it called? Now let's just go into the Kachi stuff. Let's do that. Okay. I also, they gave me permission for one clip, so I'm gonna go on a limb and hope that means that I can do it with all of them, because I will be doing any clips that I'm in, I will be taking. That's what I did on the top stream, and that's what I will do now. Let's see. You decided to include me. One time when you said you couldn't, you felt bad. I think it was because I was from Canada and I was like, well, I think it was like what happened was like, I didn't realize when I was in Canada and then moving to America how much you couldn't make jokes about that until like just recently. Because it's like, that you can kind of joke about anything on the internet, but that was the one thing if I make a joke about, people would be like, whoa, you can't do that. And I didn't know because like I was living in Canada. So when I moved to the US, I was like, oh wow, like this is like not okay to do. And so then you were like, you know, sorry, just trying to be inclusive. So I think that's what that was. I was like, I didn't know that like that was so, cause like people joke about like, you know, like very like genocide and like pretty much everything kind of like people joke about, but that's the one thing that like a lot of people are still like, yeah, whoa, you know. Could do a fight montage, the saddest fight montage ever. Okay. We don't joke about Harambe. Oh, Harambe. All right. So everyone, this is, I'm pretty proud of this. I would just like to note, we got 2 million views on Kachi's channel, 3 million views on YouTube for Nick's channel, and those are just the YouTube. There's also some Instagram stuff too. So, just gonna say I'm pretty proud of this. Here we go. Cream pie.
Oh, okay.
It's my grandma's recipe.
Oh, your grandma's cream pie.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
A few moments later.
I think.
Wow.
I think it's good.
This can't be it.
I don't know. Look at it.
I'm looking at it. This can't be it. Catchy.
I think it looks.
How do you eat this? You know, something wrong with your grandma, man. You know, I've done a lot of cream pies in my life, and it never came back out and hit me in the face.
Oh my gosh.
What are we making?
Cream pie. I think that was pretty good. This is I think the most. Thank you, Mark, for the follow. I think this is the most any of my clips have ever been viewed. A big thank you to Kachi. I'd never met her before. She took a chance for letting me on her stream. You saw this one on LSF. Holy Farmed, it was more of a facial. How did that happen? I think I need to do more things where it's like hard, like where it's like what happened, because I think a lot of people, I mean, they are rare and powerful. Absolutely. People say Arthur was underneath. Was it true? Oh, we got the people wanting the fucking tea. Yes, it was. You know, I show up. I have I have a friend who does SFX stuff, and I found out at first I thought it was gonna be on like Nick's stream, but then Nick took a hiatus, and so then he asked Kachi if I could be on her stream, and she said yes, which I think was really, really nice of her. She took a chance. You know, we met for the first time live. So, thank you, Ronan Rise. So I show up, and I was like, I messaged my friend. I'm like, okay, say I was going to be on a stream that a fair amount of people were going to see. What is something I could do that is perhaps upsetting? That could be like an SFX thing that I could maybe like bring to the place. And he said that I could do, I think it's like a squib or something. Squib sounds kind of like a slur, but like, you know what I mean? Like it spews like blood or like vomit or something, like horror stuff. And so I was like, well, what if, because they always do recipes, because we didn't want to do blood. We didn't want something that like stained, because it's like a white kitchen. So I was like, it's not an actual squid, but you know what I mean? Like sort of like that sort of energy. So I was like, well, what if we do like cream or something? And then I was just like, we could do a pie, cream pie. I thought it was funny. I still think it's funny. And so I had this like, he like walked me through it, but he was in LA. So I had to do it. Me and Sunny Brew went to Home Depot. I got Sunny Brew and a couple of her roommates to help like put it together. And like this was while I was dressed as a ghost, by the way. This was while I was dressed. Let me repeat, like this. Yeah, it's a new thing. I was dressed like this, walking around Home Depot at 10 p.m. to make this thing at 1:30 for the next day. Are you tall or crazy tall, or is she crazy short? You'll never know. Don't height dox me. I always tell people, don't height dox me. Maybe she's the shortest person alive. So I'm walking around Home Depot dressed like this. And then Sunny Brew is helping me, and like her roommates and stuff. And we have this like empty pesticide container and like a tube and like epoxy. Kachi or Sunny? Which one? Who? Oh, it's Kachi? Let me know if I spelled either of these wrong. The Home Depot is really good. They're used to having streamers go there. I wonder if it was the same one, because there's like multiple Home Depots in Austin. But yeah, I think that some of them were a surprise, but yeah, it seemed like on the whole, it's like not an unbelievable thing. I am wearing huge shoes as well. And so we were doing it, and like we tested with water, and it worked with water. And I like show up and I show up to the apartment, and still not the apartment, the house, and Kachi's still streaming the intro, so I can't warn her. Which is not, because I was hoping to warn everybody, but she was like currently, so I was like, do I like tweet at her? I guess like when she shows up, I just kind of point at it, you know. And I show up, and I bring it. I'm like, hi, I have this thing that will spray cream everywhere. And I also said, if you make any cream pie jokes, I'm going to pretend I don't understand them. And so I was telling Arthur that like right before, because it was like losing pressure because it like wasn't fully sealed, because it turns out a pesticide sprayer is not made to spray things at a really high velocity. So I was like, right before this happens, I need you to go behind and pump the thing. And then he has to like press like the pesticide spray thing. And he was asking me, is this right? Because he was setting it up. And I'm like, I don't know, I've never done this before. And they're like, what do you mean you've never done this before? I'm like, I don't know, this is my first time trying this. I've never made this before. And so then Nick is just like, so you're telling me there's just going to be a pressurized bomb underneath the counter the entire stream? And I'm like, yeah. 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 Yeah, fuck it, we'll do it live. First time always goes weird. But yeah, exactly. Especially live. So there we go. That is it. Let's watch it one more time for good measure, because I'm pretty proud of this.
Oh, okay.
It's my grandma's recipe.
Oh, your grandma's cream pie.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
A few moments later.
Follow me on YouTube, by the way. I'm gonna try and do more stuff on YouTube.
This can't be it.
I don't know. Look at it.
I'm looking at it. It says this can't be it. Catchy.
I think it looks.
Well, how do you eat this? You know, something wrong with your grandma, man.
That always makes me laugh. Something wrong with your grandma, man. All right, let's look. You do this awkward I think everyone is so good at being awkward. It was so funny because like no one knew how to make anything. Well, Nick is the only one who knows how to cook. Me and Kachi don't know how to cook. And so we were trying, and Nick refused to help because he's like, it's not fun when I just do it because I can do it. So you guys have to do it and like just be bad at it. And what was going on? Oh man, I had this thing where my brain completely left. Oh yeah, one of the comments that I really liked is like, this is what happens when 3 rage baiters all are in the same stream pretending to cook together. I have 6'8" is, that sounds round, right? I always round up to 7 feet. But yeah, I feel like was a very funny comment. It's like, this is what happens when you put 3 rage baiters in the same room and try and get them to make something. Yeah. All right. Let's go back to another clip because this is a half for content and half for me just fucking actually writing down and actually like keeping track of stuff. That pie looks bussin'. Am I tweaking? It's too late at night, and I feel like I'm too old to fully understand that sentence. It makes it 10 times funnier now that I know. Yeah, no, yeah, no, we had never met in real life before this, and I was really hoping that like, cause like, you know, I was told to come at an early time, but like, thank God I was told to come later because like it was like 2 hours earlier PST, right? So I was allowed to come later, but that still meant that Kashi started at the same time. So she like started the intro, and then I had to like, I kind of pointed, it's like she knew. She's like, yeah, I figured, because I obviously didn't want it to hit her. Because that would have been wild. I was like, could I please go to your stream? And then just absolutely just do this without your knowledge. It'd be a terrible thing. All right. So some of these I'm in, but it's mostly just Kachi and Nick talking to each other. So I'm going to see if there's any that I can post. All right. Her face was thinking, I have to clean all this up. I cleaned it. I told Nick I'd clean it. They helped. They did help. Actually, I think Kachi helped. Nick did not help because I was like, I'll clean it. He's like, all right. I'm not going to help. Kachi helped. She didn't need to. I was like, I'm going to clean everything. All right. That's the shoes. It's not real.
Like, that's insane.
Yeah, see the shoes.
See, but we're kind of matching.
Yeah, you got the corset. I love it.
What are we making?
Cream pie. This is just the same thing again.
Wow.
Actually, what are you talking about?
Oh, okay.
What do you mean it's your grandma's recipe?
She took her baking really seriously, so this is her, like, my grandma.
What do you mean it's your...
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm just trying to not. I'm just trying to just not notice any double entendre.
What are we making?
Cream pie. Oh yeah, Kachi headed the towel, right?
Oh, okay.
It's my grandma's recipe.
Oh, your grandma's cream pie.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
What do you mean it's your grandma's recipe?
She took her baking really seriously, so this is her, like, my grandma's famous cream pie.
Wow.
I told him, I was like, I'm not making any jokes. Like, I need you to understand, I am not going to, if you make a joke, I'm going to pretend I don't understand it.
I'm excited though.
Oh, man. What? Gachi, what are you talking about?
See, a lot of this is just me, like, them talking to each other.
Okay.
Yeah.
Used to it.
Yeah, like, you have to feed a lot of people.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got plant milk. That's my I feel like this is good, but it's like a little too long. Why is it 45 seconds? I'm still gonna use this one. I think this is a good one. NMP hold laughing. I don't know if I'll put it on reels. I always feel weird. Okay, there's a reason he headed to share towels. Yeah, he told me about the poop towel. What the fuck was that? Back in my day, yeah, like 45 is like wild for a shorts. Yeah, it's a kind of a long. What was I saying? So I'm probably gonna put this, okay, hold self laughing. I'm probably gonna put this on YouTube and TikTok. The weird thing, okay, I feel like I know that Instagram is a good place to grow, but I feel weird about just kind of spamming on Instagram because Instagram is like, I kind of use Instagram for like a bunch of different purposes. Part of it is for like personal friends, but honestly, if I'm friends with people from like high school and college or like personally, like they just have my number. So, you know, obviously I'm not too upset about that, but a lot of the time will be, yeah, it's a lot of the time sort of how I talk to a lot of people, whether it's like content friends or like just regular friends or just like other people. And so I just like, and I use it for networking, which is like kind of weird because like when I'm in LA, like me and Foodie, shout out the Gothic Foodie, because we are making, oh, here's the thing, our next big project, in case you're wondering, you just got back from Austin and now what? Our next big project is Final Girls Productions, where we are going to be starting a production company. And we filmed a whole thing on what's it called? It's Your Mom. Nice. We filmed the whole thing in the passes office. So we're going to be in passes soon, which is sort of like a Patreon type thing where we're going to be doing like scary content, spooky content, like. And so a lot of like the stuff we're trying to move towards, like as much as I love streaming is sort of like my main passion is like doing like horror shorts. Like that's why like I know the did the SFX thing with this cream thing. So it's like I really am interested in sort of like that sort of stuff. So that's more like planned content. And so that's going to be on passes. We're going to have like a subscription thing that if you want us to like make shorts and stuff, we're gonna like just take people's ideas from like a subscription service, which I think is gonna be cool. Yeah, so that's what it's gonna be. And there's gonna be announcement videos, so go on our Instagram, go on my Instagram. I'm Moat Simulator on everything. Go on the Discord. It's me and 𝖔AUSTIN, my stream besties Discord, and that's what's gonna be going on. Is Arthur in LA? Arthur's LA for the Streamer Awards, so I think he's not going to be here. Not the Streamer Awards, the Streamer Contest. So I don't think he's going to be around too much. I am supposed to message him when he's in town, but I feel like it's really hard, like, when you have... like, it's just like when there's events like that, because I've been in those events, it's really hard to hang out with people. Like, that's why I went down to Austin, and I'm really, really thankful that I did, because you can catch people, like, when I'm not busy and when they're not busy. Like, you just have to find an off time, because it's like usually when you go to LA people go to Austin, or Austin people go to LA, it's for an event, and then you pretty much can only hang out with people at the event, and you like don't have time to do anything. So it's like, I know that he mentioned to reach out, but I was like, I know the way this goes. Like, it's going to be so hard to do that. So hopefully there'll be a time where, you know, people will come up just like to hang out, or I'll just go down again. Cause I think that that's the best way to do it. You remember Dan Julia using the OTK house and no one, was that yesterday? I heard that happened yesterday, right? Have you heard this game called Fall? What is your horror idea that this sad, crazy girl streams it for 2 years straight to 20 people, hoping for different results? Is that the horror? This Groundhog Day situation? Yesterday for UFC. Yeah, I just saw that. That's crazy. That was all I saw about the streamer what's it called? The streamer games, it was Ludwig, was that everyone got mad. Not everybody, but a lot of people got mad at Lily. I think it was Butthurt FaZe Clan members got mad at Lily Pichu for bringing her dog or something. Are FaZe Clan fanboys still a thing? Y'all, are there any FaZe Clan fanboys in chat? You don't have to, like, I don't want to call you out. But I'm just wondering, on whose channel is the streamer award, not the streamer awards, god damn it, there's too many streamer things. Streamer camp, streamer awards, streamer games. I think it was Ludwig's. It's over now though. Emily and Arthur's team won the whole thing. That's cute. It's a dog. Just don't be a bitch. It's fine. Yeah, I don't know. And people were like, wow, this is a gymnastics competition. I'm just like, literally no one takes anything seriously until their favorite loses, and then they have to come up with one reason how and then they have to explain how what everyone else did was gymnastics when it obviously wasn't. Thank you, Deal, for the follow. Phase the fuck up. You know what's wild is never mind, whatever. I got to go to a very fun place that FaZe used to own. It's really nice what they used to have money to afford. You just watch other streamers who get caught in FaZe things like Jason Sakura. I'm so bad at, like, names. FaZe should be shut down anyway. I don't think they're doing well financially. Sorry. Like, I'm just being shady right now, but it's, how is FaZe Clan doing? All right. What is Docs public now? I'm such a bitch. According to ChatGPT, it says FaZe Total had a pro forma. What is pro forma? What is it? So they had a financial revenue of $45 million and then a loss of 32 in 2023. They had pro forma 38 and then a loss of 9 million. Yeah, I don't know if they're really doing great. I'm honestly shocked FaZe is still a thing. If FaZe starts drama with me, that would honestly be fun. It's like I get a little boost and they get their last little bit of relevancy. You know what I mean? How are we doing? How is FaZe Clan doing financially 2025? These streamer houses seem ridiculous. It just seems like I mean, the OTK house is rented. I don't know what FaZe did they like rent or whatever. So at least like the OTK thing is like, okay, we have this for a certain amount of time and then we're gonna let it go. People always act like buying. I don't know. I don't know anything about finances, but people always ask like renting is insane. when you could buy, but then a lot of times people will like buy things and then they will make way less money and then they won't be able to afford to keep up with like the mortgage payments. So sometimes it's better to just rent and get out. I think in this day and age, like unless you're like in like Missouri or somewhere where housing is really cheap or you have like a good income, like renting is like, I don't know, not the worst thing you could do. I'm sure Caleb Hammer would hate what I'm talking about. I don't know anything. Who's Game Square? Who is Game Square? The OTK house is basically a family house in like phase who don't even know how to act properly. Yeah, they like when I went over there, like, clearly it was like a just a bunch of people just chill and hanging out. I don't think they even have parties there. I'm sure like once in a while, I mean like Julia had like people over for burgers. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, I feel like there's certain people I would trust with the house and certain people I wouldn't, and I feel like it's very clear based on what I've seen. Who is Game Square in relation to FaZe Clan? Okay, so they got acquired in, okay, agreement was acquired. This is me getting it from ChatGPT. FaZe Clan's parent company, FaZe Holdings, acquired by Game Square in an all-stock deal. In 2024, there was a new company, FaZe Media. This formation spins off FaZe Holdings into two places, an esports and an internet media. Okay. I don't know what the fuck that means. Thank you so much for the follow, Joe. Their parties once in a while, but they're not crazy. Yeah. It's professional, not a bunch of children playing games. I just think it's like, you know, yeah, you don't want to have a multi-million house and use it as a party house. You know what I mean? You can use like your friend John's house in like K-Town, you know? You can use like someone's apartment in like, I don't know, like fucking like Pasadena. I don't know if you should fuck up a Pasadena house. Like an apartment in like downtown or something. You know what I mean? Like there's certain things where it's like you'll probably be okay versus like no, like you are gonna actually tank your company. You're gonna tank your company. Yeah, I don't really know how to speak business, but I don't think they're doing great. All right, so we're gonna do that. We're putting that one on the YouTube. Anyway, what I'm saying is I don't want to like, I get awkward about spamming my Instagram just because I genuinely use it as like a networking tool in LA. So it'll be people who like have no idea about the content space and who are just like more, like just, you know, like do fucking, like events and stuff. But I guess, you know, you have to do it right no matter what. I feel like Zach's gotten mad at me this before. My whole life is what would Zach Digital do? Something where the stakes is a safety deposit, not crippling debt. Yeah, like I literally don't understand how FaZe is still going. I don't think they are. I don't understand how business works. I don't understand how it's like some of the biggest companies in the world aren't profitable. Like didn't Uber just become profitable? Like so many businesses start because they get like VC or whatever. And so then they're just like millions of dollars in debt and they're not profitable for 10 years. And everybody just lets them keep losing money and hope for the best. I don't understand business. Can someone explain? Can I start a money where someone gives me $20 million and I don't have to make money back? But why are they not trying? I don't understand, Bashu. I'm losing my mind. Someone explain business to me. I'm serious. I don't get it. All right.
My grandma actually
Still so many creep pie jokes. I'm not even in some of these. Taxes, it's the investors backing them. So some of them, okay, I get that some of them are trying to not be profitable on purpose so they don't have to pay taxes. So I understand that some of people are just doing Hollywood accounting, right? So like that makes sense to me. It's like, okay, some people are not profitable, wink, so they don't have to pay for shit. That makes sense in my head. But I think there's a mix of that, but also people who genuinely are at a loss, like realistically losing money every year, and they're still okay to do that. Like that confuses me. Like basically it's like I understand them lying is what I'm saying. I understand, like I've seen The Producers, you know, I understand. I've seen only the musical version. You know, and the producers with like Uma Thurman and Nathan Lane, they make a musical that's terribly unprofitable, so they lose all their money, so their investors don't ask for it back, right? But then there are people who just genuinely aren't making money. I'm so confused. Have you heard of the government cheese? No. They prioritize scale up over profitability. Yeah, but a lot of people have privatized scale up and then they just don't scale up. Like Twitch is still not profitable, right? Twitch has never been profitable, right? That's crazy to me. I'm so confused. How are where are the investors getting money from? I literally will never understand this. Amazon wasn't profitable for 20 years. Then they were, and now they're making $700 billion. Okay, so Amazon, great. Amazon wasn't profitable, then they were. What percentage of companies are like Amazon, you know, realistically? Like, what percentage of companies does that really happen? It's like all these, it feels like to me, and this is me knowing nothing, it feels like a bunch of people gambling, seeing like the Amazons and the Googles or whatever, and they're like, that could be us, and bet on a completely like tanking beast. That's what I see, you know? It's totally gambling, right? And we all have to pretend like everyone's a bunch of geniuses when they're not just throwing darts at the board for like the 10% of people in each company that actually knows what the fuck they're doing. I feel like it's like the emperor new clothes, and I just feel like dumb for asking, but I feel like it is actually all this. I feel like it is this dumb. People just love borderline denying reality if they get to feel rich, as seen with scam businesses like Theranos. Theranos is wild. Theranos is crazy. Did someone just type in a chat GPT response? Okay, I'll read it. But yeah, like Theranos, there's a video with the Karen girl from Mean Girls, and there's a whole like TV show about it. It was great. Amazon used to own Twitch. Amazon still owns Twitch, and Amazon does not want to. Amazon wants to unload Twitch as soon as they can. I honestly assume that they're like someone knows where the bodies are buried or something, because it blows my mind. Like I feel like they've been trying to cut Twitch loose forever. Amazon uses Twitch as a loss leader to get their streaming. Okay, is that the because I've heard that like Amazon was trying to get something from Twitch. Is that what they have? Their streaming technology, they sell this service on AWS. Is that real? That sounds right to me. Because I know that Amazon is only holding on to Twitch because they have some tech that Amazon wants. That would totally, do you have a source for that? Because like that's the best answer I've heard, Crimson. Because that makes sense, because Kick is actually making money between the Saudi money and like Mr. Beast, and like they're actually like getting like OTK did a deal with them. Like Kick is actually doing well. Like everyone thought Kick would be Mixer, and it's like it's shockingly hanging in there. Like I'm honestly was totally in disbelief that it's still going, but it's working. JMash says, a while back, the US paid farmers for milk when the demand wasn't strong enough, but they said free money and sold milk to the government. They had too much milk and made it to cheese, and now there's a government fault full of cheese. Is this real? What? Is there actually a government vault of cheese? Every startup's leadership sells themselves at the next Amazon. Of course they do. And their investors get a hard on for that vision. Of course they do, especially when you add things like machine learning, AI, what other words? NFTs back in the day. There's always those like buzzwords, blockchain technology that people like don't understand. I don't understand, but I'm not throwing $70 million at it. Gray Shadow, thank you so much for the follow. A while back, oh yeah, we heard this. They throw money hoping it'll actually become the next Amazon, and then it never does. Okay, Ronan says, all right, here we go. I think this is ChatGPT, but you know, I believe in ChatGPT sometimes. Number one, massive infrastructure costs. Streaming is expensive. Twitch has to deliver real-time quality video, and y'all do not understand how much bullshit is fucking is streamed onto Twitch on the daily. Like there are whole channels that just stream like garbage lo-fi shit. Like, and it's probably like AI. Like, it's not even like good music. Like, it's like a lot of it's like just like random AI generated music. And I don't know why they do it. I assume maybe you get some sort of money for people. I don't know, because like a lot of these people aren't even affiliated. So it's just like, but there's so many people using up bandwidth for just like bullshit like that. So it's like, it's not just like like I understand if it was like people, if it was full of people like genuinely trying to stream and like grow and like make content, but there's like a lot of things that are literally just garbage. And so like, that's gotta be the biggest waste of money. Like, I can't imagine how much money is wasted on just keeping on these like 1080p streams of just like AI lo-fi music. Like, it's so frustrating. Also, there's a bunch of flies in my place and I don't know when they happen. I think like a whole nest of flies hatched this morning because I've never had flies. I haven't had flies in months, and now I have like 30 flies. I think a nest just hatched. When we went from 0 flies to 30 flies, and I don't know what to do about that. They're the big ones too. Unlike YouTube, which is video on demand, Twitch streams are live, so they can't rely on compression or caching. So AWS powers it, but the bandwidth in compute costs are enormous. Yeah, exactly. Revenue versus payout. Twitch makes money from ads, and then it got cut out. If you remember, Kick is on Amazon server, so that makes a lot of sense. So if Amazon's making money from Kick, who they seem to actually, and Kick is staying alive, then like it might be worth it to keep Twitch even if it's at a loss, right? Amazon cares about Twitch's tech data and strategic position more than profits. Yeah, they can afford to run at a loss because it looks like they can sell it to other people. Okay. Look at us. I feel like we're learning stuff. Amazon took over Twitch to get into gaming. Then Twitch got hacked and the data was released and they were working a competitor. Yeah, because didn't Kick use that? Like the data? There was a huge milk campaign funded by someone during the early 2000s. Got Milk. Yeah, I remember Got Milk. That's why one of my favorite drag queens Got Mick exists. Is that how did you get away with putting a Google share drive? How did you get away with putting that in my chat? Links are banned. I think I might have to talk to Il. Be like, Il, the links are not working. You did a worksheet to see whether it'd be worthwhile to start your large company job and work at a startup. Yeah, you're a super genius, Bishu. Not everyone's smart, okay? Not everyone can let me just make a spreadsheet and compare. You decided that if you got into startup at Series A, is that like what series? I don't know how startups work. What part? Is that like the beginning? Got your normal salary and 50% of your salary is equity and a refresher after 4 years. The company would still have to exit for more than $1 billion for you to do better. Maybe you'd really like the startup. Maybe it would be a really cool startup. Twitch ads are less profitable compared to YouTube because live stream ads interrupt content and advertisers pay less. Why? Why? I genuinely want to know why. Google was going to buy Twitch, but Amazon put up more money, so I understand why Google wanted, but Amazon was a bit strange. Amazon is considering leaving Twitch because of the system hacks. I mean, Amazon's considering leaving because it's like $4 bazillion just because they've never made money off of it. I would want to leave as well. How are you doing, Reverse? All right. Let's watch this clip. I don't think I can use this. I think it's mainly just Nick and Kashi talking, but Series A is the first rounding. Yeah. I would never do a startup unless I was like very financially secure. Basically, I wouldn't start a startup the same way I wouldn't start. I'm about as likely to join a startup as I am becoming a full-time content creator. Like, I have to be doing very well, like, financially, basically to be like, I know I'm probably going to lose money this year. You know what I mean? So it's sort of like, can I afford to basically dip into my savings a bit? And then that's the amount of money I'd need to do full-time content creation or startup. You're working at a startup, it's going great. Is it, J-Mash? Because knowing you saying it's going great without any punctuation seems like it may not be going great.
A lot of kids too, keep it real. I have like 4 aunts and 1 uncle plus my dad. She was just taking it too, man, like at the end of the day.
Baking a lot of Making a lot of food.
You know, she didn't really make cream pies.
She got cream pie.
My grandma actually.
I don't feel like that. Wait, there's only so many cream pie jokes, and I'm like not even in this. I don't think this one counts. I would like to note though. Look at this. Look at this bad boy in the background. I brought all my dolls into this like super nice kitchen. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that cutie right in the background there. I would like to note I lost one of her little socks and I don't know where it is. I think this one needs to go in the trash. This is like one of the worst dolls I own. I have it. I honestly like bring it so I can shove it in a suitcase. You know what I mean? But like that's the yeah, but look, she lost her foot. Why is it backwards? Oh, for a second I thought the left foot was on the right and the right one on the left. But yeah, this one I think is gonna go in the trash. This was not doing amazing. I'd also like to note, yeah, the tile work in the kitchen. It's a beautiful kitchen. I got a couple of things. One was a foam light thing that said "Brat Summer Never Dies," and one was this that I didn't even win from the claw machine. I think I'm gonna break this out into two different streams because I'm gonna milk this into two different streams because I have to literally, and I'm not lying, do a test to try and become a notary tomorrow for my work. I studied pretty hard. I think I'm gonna be okay, but I feel like I should still go to sleep because I should take it seriously. I did a quiz and I practice test and I got 14 out of the 15 questions correctly. If you want to know any notary questions, I can tell you, but I can't give you advice because that would be an unauthorized practice of the law. Are you still down for tomorrow evening? I am. Can we meet where I'm about to text you? Because it's where the exam's gonna be. But I'm not going to say it out loud. 14 out of 50. I think you need to get 70 points, but they don't say 70%, they say 70 points. So I don't understand what that means. There's a test site. Okay, yeah, so around here, but Bishu, could you maybe pass this on to Edson? So I'll let you know, I'm splitting this into two, but this is from the Clausania/dumpster diver stream. There's just so many streams that I'm doing this over 2 streams. We're having 2 recap streams. We're milking this as long as we can. Thank you for following, not the Becommoner, and we're they already thought the house is haunted, now they'll never sleep there. Yeah, I just brought a bunch of haunted stuff into it. You work for the government and they're just starting out. You work for the government. That's not a startup unless you're like in like a new country. Unless you're part of like an island. I feel like it's a problem for you now because you have a kid and you can't really afford to be on call for emergencies or do 24-hour straight crunch works the way startups need. Which is so frustrating because you get paid less money too. I don't know. I feel like startups, I don't think any job's worth doing 24-hour crunch time. Is any, I mean, I guess maybe paramedic. Maybe just hire more paramedics? I don't know. If they're paying you a normal salary, I think it's fine. Oh wait, what did everyone say? A startup is basically a gamble. It's fine. You're gambling on equity, but when you're young, you can afford that gamble. Yeah, as long as they're paying you a salary, that's one thing. But for me, it's a gamble because like, you know, a lot of them go under and then I lose my visa, right? So like I'm from Canada, anyone who doesn't know that. So it's like, it's not the same where it's like, oh, you know, the startup pays me about as much money as my current job and it's going to go under, but that's okay because I can just find another job. I know people who are American who have been looking for work for like a year. So like that, no. And B, it's like I have 60 days after I get laid off to find a job. So startups are pretty out of Not in the cards for me. You buy the doll for -$1, including shipping. So you want me to pay you to ship this doll to you. J-Mesh, I'm just going to throw it away. It'll probably come back to haunt me, but add it to the list. What do you need to know other than have an ID and are who they say? There's so much shit, J-Mesh. Oh my god, there's so much shit. You have to like, and again, this is not advice, but I'm just explaining what I had to learn about. It's like you have to figure out what difference between different things, an acknowledgement versus a jurat versus a fucking I forget, which is not great. And then you have to like, there's different rules than if you're hired by just a company versus like a government agency versus like a veteran, like a military base. And then we have to know the different fines. So if you're fined 2,500 versus 10,000 versus 500 versus 750. Oh my god. Basically, they're just coming up with stuff to quiz you because I think California has a law where you have to like learn 6 hours worth of notarying, and they ran out of stuff to do other than like the main shit you do, which is like just, you know, make sure you have someone in front of you's identity properly and like certify it's them, because you can't do 6 hours of content after that. So they just started bringing up all these fucking edge cases. Are notaries allowed to backdate their date stamps? I don't know what you have to be present. Like you can't, I don't think it has to be like at that time. So I don't think so. Right? I can't, please don't quote me on this. I literally can't give advice on this. I've literally studied that I learned I can't give advice to you. Twitch CPM is $2 to $5, while YouTube can be $6 to $20. That's so fucking frustrating, Ronan Rise. You know what's crazy is financial, kids CPM and financial CPM. Like, that's why Caleb Hammer's making fucking bank. The CPM for, like, financial advice is so fucking high, and I don't understand why. I guess it's because, like, financial advertisers are worth paying, like, are willing to pay more or something. But, like, yeah, it's so wild and so frustrating that it's, like, you can have, like, so many views on Twitch, and it's, like, a fraction of what you'd be making on YouTube. There's probably someone watching me on YouTube, too, and I've been ignoring their chat, by the way. I'm also multi-streaming on YouTube. So sorry for anyone on YouTube. I always forget that I'm on YouTube, so I'm really nailing the multi-stream. Scrolling up real quick to see if I missed anything. I don't think I did recently. If I did, they started and gave up. Sorry. Let's see. Due to reasons other than your heritage, I should get 100 points. Listen, I always say that, like, my mom was, like, surprisingly not strict with me when it came to, like, my mom's full Chinese, by the way, for context, about grades. But then I also realized I never did particularly, like, bad in my grades either. Like, in Canada, an 80% up was like an A in my, like, junior high. I think it was the same way in high school too. I think it moved up to 85 in college, but, like, it's lower than in America, so 80 is an A, 85. And so I would, like, kind of just hit that pretty consistently. YouTube gang, let's go. Thank you. I am on YouTube, by the way. Please follow me on there. I am trying to put shorts and stuff. Hopefully long form, but mainly shorts. I hear shorts, they're really pushing the shorts thing. But yeah, I remember in junior high, I have this, like, memory of, like, so I would have, like, an 80% or, like, 80 plus. And so that was an A at the school I was at in Canada. But then they'd have a breakdown of each, like, individual assignment. So they had to, like, put all the numbers down. And I remember my mom would, like, just, like, point at the things that were below 80. Keep in mind I had an A, but anything below an A, like, that was, like, built into the average of the overall grade, she'd point at and she was like, what was that from? Why'd you get that? And she would, like, she wouldn't be like, punish me, but she would just be like, what happened there? Just wondering. So yeah, I feel like I didn't get it as bad as a lot of my other, like, Asian friends. I definitely got a half Asian academic parenting, but definitely wasn't off scot-free. Just disappointed. Yeah. Exactly. Tiger Mom Simulator? Absolutely. Oh, my mom has some Tiger Mom tendencies, let me say. Honestly, it's like seeing ChatGPT get 97% in an exam. If ChatGPT can't get 100%, we're all screwed. ChatGPT gets basic math wrong like a lot. Have you all noticed this? There was a time that I typed in something, and you know when you, I don't know, does anyone do this where you type in something that you obviously know the answer to, but you just like want to, you just don't want to like, you want to triple check, like you do like 8 times 4 or something, like it's something you definitely know the answer to, but you'll like put in a calculator just in case. I remember there was something that I like put in on ChatGPT that I knew the answer to, and it came out with a completely different answer, and I was like, and I was like, no way. Like, this is the all-knowing ChatGPT. Like, it was like the Google AI. It wasn't Chat. I don't know the difference. It was like when you do the Google and it's like the AI on the top. I was like, there's no way. And so I kept searching it because I was like, there's no way that they're wrong. This is like basic math. And I figured out that it just was wrong. It was just like, I was just like, that's so concerning. Because like a lot of times I'll read stuff and like, when it comes to work and stuff, like I'll double check for sure. But if it's just like me just like offhandedly being like, oh, what's an affidavit, for random reasons, say I'm studying for the notary and I'm like, what's an affidavit? And I look it up and I just kind of believe what it says. So to know that there's like basic math is wrong, I was like, do you remember when like someone said that they couldn't like, they told them to spell strawberry and they like couldn't spell strawberry? like just shit like that is wild to me. It's like I feel like they can do stuff really correct and then they'll just get like basic shit completely wrong, and I'll be like, this is concerning because we're all using this as Google now. Like we're all like low key, we hate AI, but like low key we're all kind of just using this as Google now, right? And we're all kind of fucking ourselves. Zane, thank you for being up on the YouTube as well. Let's see. Your job when you're deployed is 24/7. Sorry, I'm from Moose Company in Servland. That makes sense for when you're deployed, right? Because like they have to pay you if you're like in a, I don't know anything about the military, I'm so sorry. Like a barrack, right? Like they can't not pay you for when you're asleep if you're in like another country, right? Like that, like doing like that. I would hope you would get paid for those hours. Anyone in chat have a spare $5 million in couch cushions to pay for my gold card, please? How are you doing, Buried in Time? I'm missing. I gotta scroll. I'm sorry. Y'all are talking a really impressive amount. I can't read all of these, or else we're never gonna catch up. This dude. I wanted to read that one though. Something about 20-cent coffees. This dude lives on homemade coffees and is always saving pennies. There's a financial expert on YouTube, breaks down his YouTube revenue, explains why he's paid in a higher bracket. That's like some Asmongold energy. Do you know who that is? The person who lives on 20-cent coffees and saving pennies. It's so funny because, bitch, it's me. You're that guy. It's always funny because it's like when you're a financial planner, you're like the best at not spending stupid, but then you spend less. I know this is such a dumb thing to say out loud, of course, but it's just like, it's just wild that it's like the people who, like Caleb Hammer is probably like making more money than most because his CPM's higher, but then probably is a lot more financially frugal, but then doesn't need to be because the CPM's so higher. You know what I mean? This sounds smarter than it sounded in my head. I mean, it sounds stupider than it sounded in my head. Let's see. Lawyers were trying to use ChatGPT for arguments. Yeah, I saw that. People got disbarred. People got disbarred for like just using. That's so crazy. You need to understand how much, like maybe it was like a public defender or something, but you need to understand, if you don't, how much, because like I've worked, like I do spreadsheets all day in like I worked at an entertainment company, I worked at a scrubs company. I've been around, like obviously I don't know like people who are at companies aren't paying such, but like at firms, I've seen rates. Y'all. Like the amount of money some people are paid an hour, and the idea, yeah, like a big law. Yes. Okay, it was big law. That's crazy. The amount of money a big law firm person charges per hour is fucking nuts. And to know that they're just going on ChatGPT, it's like, but you're getting so much money, and you can't even have the time to like check if that was a real case that you AI'd. Like that is like you deserve to get disbarred. Like you deserve to get disbarred. That is crazy. I can't believe that happened. That is wild. You were talking to me. Okay. I don't know. I'm behind on chat. Graham Steven. Thank you, Cool and Ava. Oh, this guy looks familiar. He's been on Caleb Hammer, right? He looks kind of like, I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm sure he's cool, and he's been on Caleb Hammer, so I assume that he's legit, but like, his page kind of looks like a scam. You know what I mean? Like these, I know that you have to be like, you have to like have like colorful thumbnails, but like it kind of gives me the vibe, you know, it's like, hey guys, I'm just in my garage, you know, like I understand, I'm sure he's like real, but like don't you think, like low key, like Bitcoin on the eye. I'm sure he's not. It just, that was my first thought. He boxed Lily Pishu's boyfriend. Lily Pishu's boyfriend is a robot. But yeah, Graham Steven, I've seen him on Caleb Hammer, I believe, right? Yeah, I've seen this. Cause, I mean, Caleb also clickbaits so fucking much. Yeah, like, cause he was pointing out Caleb, like, I saw this one. All right, I'm gonna watch him. He's 34. He simultaneously looks 22 and 42. Like, he doesn't look in his 30s, but he simultaneously looks much older and much younger. Does that make sense? I'm sorry I'm roasting this person. This person's probably I'm sorry I'm roasting. I don't know why I'm just being a dick to this random person. I'm sorry. I'm gonna watch I'm gonna watch this guy. Used to be able to call moat a bitch. Those were the days. Oh yeah, you had the bitch card for a while. I think you got it revoked. I don't know how to read. How is a streamer such a simulated moat? Hi, Reets. I just once in a while guard castles and attack people who've robbed them. Most of these channels. I love Caleb Hammer though. If Caleb Hammer gets canceled, I'm gonna be so mad. Like Caleb Hammer is gonna come out and like find out there's like 400 babies in his basement, and I'm gonna be like so disappointed. I hate like getting parasocial about people, and then it's just like, another one, you know? You know what I mean? It's like, Caleb, don't do anything fucking stupid. Caleb's entire channel is saying you're poor, stop spending more than you have. Yeah, but I like it. I feel like sometimes definitely he gets too mean, but there's certain things like, I don't know, he's helped me. I don't know. Like he's helped me like keep track of my stuff. Maybe it's just fun to watch someone yell at other people and be like, oh, I'm so relieved they're not yelling it. You know when a teacher yells at someone in a classroom and you're doing the same thing, but like you didn't get caught. And so then you just like take note that it's like, I will go ahead and stop doing what I was, you know what I mean? Like they walk in and everybody's yelling and they point out like 2 specific kids and you just like shut the fuck up and just like start doing your shit, right? I feel like that's what it's like watching a Caleb Hammer video. Yeah, it makes you feel better about yourself. I think that's also true. If ever I'm just like, you know, cause like I'm in a situation where it's like, you're always in a situation where it's like, even if you're doing financially well, there's someone doing financially better than you and you're sort of like annoyed about it. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's helpful to know it's like, no, I'm doing pretty well. Yeah, exactly. Like 80K in credit card debt is insanity. Like not like student debt, but like credit card debt specifically is like, that is crazy. Mental disorders screw them into debt. True. It sucks though, because like if you're like just like mentally ill, you probably wouldn't benefit from Caleb just yelling at you. Okay, I think that I'm getting bitten by flies. That does not look like a house fly. That looks like a bitey fly. I've been getting bites and I don't know what's been biting me. Fuck, that looks like a biter. Should I take a picture and like put on the Discord? Like, that's not a housefly. It's big. I'm gonna take a picture. Okay, I'm gonna take a picture of this and we're gonna raid. Sorry that I did a really bad... Oh, we absolutely are, Bashu. Except I can't get drunk. I don't know if Bashu are watching. I absolutely want to do it, but I can't get drunk. I've been drinking too much. No, I've been just really itchy, y'all. I've not been getting superpowers. I've just been getting really itchy. Fuck, where'd it go? Shit. No, that is not a housefly. That is a crazy fly. It's gone. Oh, is that it? I think I have two types of flies, because there's regular looking ones, and then there's like, okay, that's a housefly. Okay, maybe it was just with the light, because it's by like one of the the film kind of lights I have. Maybe it just made it look like one of those deer flies or something, but I was like, that's terrifying. It's not a horsefly. Horseflies are crazy big. I know what a horsefly looks like. It just looks like an off fly. It looks like a indie fly. GG's, J-Mash. You buy the thing you linked. The link, that link didn't go through. Did you actually post a link in chat? Because that one didn't actually make it. Automod's just making shit up. I literally don't see a link. Did you put in Discord? All right. Let's raid someone. Who are we gonna raid? Let's see. Why is everyone doing RuneScape? I shouldn't do RuneScape, right? There's only one game that I'm not gonna lock into that I can do per year. I think I need to be honest with myself. Thank you so much for being here. Yeah, I'll be here for WoW, but yeah, RuneScape. I've already missed the fact RuneScape's I've already probably missed the RuneScape. Right, it's basically what all the OnlyFangs are doing while they're waiting for chapter 3, right? Let's raid. Should we raid Josh Belmar? I kind of want to raid Caseytron, but whatever time it is, she's always asleep. Yeah, she's never I'd love to raid her if she was present, but she's always what is this? She's playing they're playing Gartic Phone. I don't want to do that. All right. Two dads with us. Is Ice-T Mara playing with his dad? Is he asleep too? What is he doing? He's crawling around. Subathons are so silly. T10's a great choice. T10's got a lot of people though. Damn, Mayfeed has a bazillion people. I'm gonna Josh. Not not to call him out, but Josh has less people. I don't which is fine. It's the same amount I have. Alright. Not in a shady way, but he just oh my god. Josh is amazing. T10's amazing too. I gotta stop by in T10 soon. What is she playing? Peek? She's peeking? Yeah, I gotta, and then alright. See you all soon. You all are amazing. I'll see you on Wednesday, where I'll be probably more recapping, I guess. And then I'll do something else, I swear. But the recapping is helping for my editing, so I gotta keep doing it. All right. See you soon, everybody. Bye. Did it go? Did it go? I pressed the button.